Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little babies, wherever you are in the world today. I hope that life is treating you oh so deliciously, okay? And that it is a beautiful and warm sunny day where you are, my little delicious babies. Now then, I just wanted to do a quick little video before I start, because I'm sure that you all know me by now. First of all, let's put a little bit of light on the subject. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. Well, we need them to be a little bit lighter. Come on, little lights. Tap, tap, tap. We're having a party. Right, there we go. Okay, so they're all juicy and delish. Hello, hello. There we go. Okay. Now then, the weather in the UK, I just wanted to let you know very quickly. Well, it is sunny outside. Okay, so it looks all juicy and delicious. However, it is rather windy in the old UK, in my neck of the woods. Okay, see, it's just going lighter and darker. Okay, now then, before I start my normal videos, okay, I want to mention a few things, okay, yes, because, see, it's all going all nice and juicy and bright again, look. Okay, now there's a few things I'd like you to take a look at, actually, because you know me, I mean, I do have a tendency to ramble on sometimes, but anyway, I mean well, that's the whole point, okay, so I just try to help others out there. Okay, now the first one, so if as many of you as possible, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my beautiful, delicious little baby subscribers out there, how I love you so. And anybody who happens to stumble across my channel, well, I also love you so as well, okay, because we're all feeling the love, okay. Now then, so if you could please kindly take a look, and the reason why I say this, I'm just trying to, not being rude, okay, so I do not mean this in the wrong way, okay, but this is all about, it's all about educating, do you know what I mean? So say for example, you've got a man and woman out there who like to research, like I like to research, okay, so if there's something that I want to know, then one way or another I shall find it out. Okay, usually by any means necessary. Okay, must be the Virgo in me, right? Now then, now for others who do not do a lot of research, because there are those man and woman out there who do not do a lot of research, you know, could be anything, could be everyday life, could be work, could be family matters, could be a number of things. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, you could even get, I mean, God bless the beautiful dear souls, and I do not mean this in a patronising manner, but somebody who's not very good at reading and writing. Okay, so I do not mean that in the wrong way. What I'm trying to do is talk to as many as possible, okay? That there's always somebody out there who can help somebody else to understand something else. Do you see? So there's always method in my madness. Whatever I do, there's method in my madness. I can assure you of that now, okay? So the first one, it's on YouTube, okay? And it's called, so here I go again. Here we go again. Okay, yes. Right, Dolores, okay. So Dolores, D-O-L-O-R-E-S, Cannon. Okay, then hyphen. And then, if you please type in, because this ought to be typed in, they exist, okay. This is how to see them, okay? Now, the channel that you should arrive at, okay, should say, you know, in the little box, okay? Above and beyond duality. Now, then there's something actually, because it's a really, really short video, but there was something at the end of this video this morning that I was listening to, okay, you know, and, you know, while I was putting the old concrete on my boat racing, just to let everybody know, okay, so I'm not saying anything, okay, but since I've been using this old concrete, you know, that's not tested on animals, well, you know what, my face isn't itching. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. But towards the end of the video, okay? She talks about, a very interesting lady indeed, actually, and I always have time to listen to somebody who is interesting, you see what I mean? Because my brain needs to be stimulated. And again, I'm not meaning that disrespectfully to anybody, but I've always been the same ever since I was a young Ben, always asking questions, always wanting to know, I used to drive, my dear dad, God bless his dear soul, I used to drive him flipping crackers. You know what his famous words to me was? Oh, when are you just going to give it a rest? Stop yapping. That's what he used to say to me. That was the answer that I used to get. Do you see what I mean? Instead of sitting down with me and actually sparing a thought and saying, well, okay, what is the question that Mia has asked me? And, how could I find a better way to explain it to my daughter? Do you see what I mean? But it could just be that many years ago, generations were different. Do you see what I mean? Because I do notice that, it's a bit half and half at the moment, because you do have a lot of parents out there, God bless them, who do like to educate and do like to sit down with the Bens, but you got other ones. I'm forever, with my daughters, I tell them about this video, I tell them about that video. Do you understand what I mean? I send them literature, I send them things, do you see what I mean? To educate them, to stimulate their mind. Do you see what I mean? Not just to listen to what is, do you see? That's how my mind rock and rolls, you see. Okay, so I'm just trying to give an explanation, yes, but towards the end anyway, let me get back to the matter in hand. Now, she was saying that, like, say, for example, if somebody said, oh, I've seen you down the road, or I've seen you at the shops, it's just that small little bit that just casted, my mind cast back to something else. And what it was is that she says, somebody could say to somebody else, I've seen you down the shop, or I've seen you down the road, or something like that, and yet that other man or woman could have been in the house all day. Now, I remember when I was in, where was I? I was in Egypt, and I remember when I was in Egypt, right, because I went in 2005 and then I went in 2010. It's like something told me I must go. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, like I say, I do like to do interesting things. Anyway, so, and somebody says, well, I've seen you in the Canary Islands. So you must have been in the Canary Islands last month. I said, no, I wasn't. You see what I mean? And they said, no. They said, I'm telling you now, we've seen you in the Canary Islands. Just, my mind just cast back to something. Now, it seems to be wherever I go. I will be honest with you, so again, I do not mean anything disrespectfully, but I've been to all parts of the Canary Islands. The only reason why I never went to Lanzarote is because to me it's too quiet. Do you know what I mean? But yet my daughters have been there about 4 or 5 times with their dad. God bless him. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But that's the only part of the Canary Islands that I did not want to go to. Do you see what I mean? But what I'm saying is, okay, is that, yes, I may have been in the Canary Islands, but that was a long time before that. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But it doesn't matter wherever I go in the globe, you're guaranteed, bang, 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 that somebody will come up to me and say, I've seen you somewhere else. So it does seem that maybe I'm talking in riddles, but it does seem that, the majority of us seem to have doubles. Do you follow me? Anyway, whoever it is, there must be a delicious one if they look like me. We're going to have a laugh. Right, anyway. Right, let's just hope they got my personality, that's all. Right, anyway. Right, so that's the first video, but this Dolores Cannon, she is really good, and I find her so interesting. Honestly, I could listen to her all day, but of course, none of us have all day to flipping do that, do we, really? Do you understand what I mean? So the second one I'd like you to look at, my little beautifuls, is, now if you please type this in, please, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I'm not being patronising to anyone, but please, 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 just please at least take a look. do you see what I mean? 'Cause I'm trying to say something in all of this. Do you see what I mean? And this is grey hair, but it's not spelt as in Grey. It is spelt Gray. Okay? And it's grey hair turns into black hair. Right? Black hair permanently in 4 minutes, 100% effective. So I'll just repeat that just once more. Grey hair turns into black hair permanently in 4 minutes, 100% effective. And I actually seen one where, okay, they do it with coffee as well. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure, if my mind serves me correctly, there was another one with toothpaste. Look at that. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, and then very lastly, okay, this is on YouTube again, okay, and if you please type it in as, right, and thank you. It takes seconds, right? And master, yes, Chunyi. So I'll just spell that. CHUNYI. So it takes seconds, master Chunyi, okay? Chunyi Lin, LIN for November, on the most powerful medicine. Now, underneath in a little box, when you've arrived at your destination, it should say underneath, be inspired. So I'll just repeat this once again. It takes seconds, Master Chunyi Lin, on the most powerful medicine, be inspired, okay? One more thing I'd like to say, one more thing I'd just like to say. Many, many, many moons, where you get to your friendly quacks. Well, anyway, there happens to be a locum there. The locomotion. Okay, you know that song? Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Okay? Anyway, so there happened to be a locum doctor there, so he's one that obviously, they'd sort of reeled in. Do you see what I mean? And at the time, it was a very long time ago. I'm talking years ago now. And for some reason, where my diaphragm is, right? My diaphragm, yes. For some reason, I seem to have a bit of pain there, which is, most unusual. And I thought, why am I having pain there? But I am going back years now. So he said, he says, coming in, lovely he was Chinese, okay, and I do happen to get along with the majority of the Chinese, do you understand what I mean, despite what's going on in the world. Now, I'm not here to offend anybody, but I speak as I find, do you know what I mean? So I'm not just going to dislike somebody because somebody else says that. But at the same time, I'm not just going to like somebody because somebody else says that. Because I've got my own mind, you see. So maybe you see me as talking in riddles, yes. But you'll understand what I'm saying anyway. You really will. So he said, could you lie on the couch? I said, yes. So, you just have to lift up your T-shirt or whatever you're wearing, yes? The second that wonderful gentleman, the second he put his hand on my tummy, I felt it straight away because I'm also a healer myself. And you see the flicker of light then? And I said, you're a healer. I said, you are an excellent healer, I said to him. I did. He said, do you think so? Lovely gentleman, There was only 2 in that whole surgery who I actually liked. And one was Indian and one was Chinese. Anyway, So I said, you're a fantastic healer. I said, you would do really wonderful. I said, in doing natural medicine and natural, do you know what I mean? And because he's a healer with his hands, he's a hands-on healer. But of course, I felt it because I am a healer. I've always been a healer, but the past 5 years I've been a qualified angelic healer, but I've always been a healer. So, in other words, one can sniff out another. I do not mean that in literal terms, you know what I mean? But one can sniff another one out, and I just felt it naturally. And guess what? I never needed any medicine at all. Look at that. Didn't need any medicine at all. It's almost as if he's healing hands. And I said to him, I said, you know what? I said they should not just have you as a locum. I said, you should, you know, be... Do you know what I mean? You should have more credit. There we go. I see. I never seen him again, you know. I only ever seen him that once, that lovely gentleman. But I just hope that over the past 2 years, and as we all know, jib jab, right? I just hope that he's come out of that profession and maybe opened up his own herbal or his own healing. Do you see what I mean? But to get one of those and a doctor's like that, a gentleman like that, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, so that's the video, my little beautiful. So it's just a short, just some more videos for you to just please take a look at. Do you know what I mean? But I do find all three extremely interesting. Well, I do. Oh, and just to let you know one more thing as well, it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I was actually talking to my dear, one of my dear, delicious, little, beautiful friends on the telephone. I was just having a catch up, you know, and in my kitchen and outside in my back garden, just lots of flashing lights. No, I'm not going, mad. There is nothing wrong with me, so please don't take me the wrong way with that word either, right? I'm telling you now, it was going sort of like this, like this. It's really hard for me to explain, and this was going on for about 10 minutes. In fact, I actually said to my dear, delicious, wonderful little friend on the phone, I said, I'm seeing all these flashes of light. See, now whenever I see anything like that, it's like more angelic. Do you know what I mean? So something is taking, there we go, something is taking place. So maybe some others of you, you know, if you're in the spiritual, yes, maybe you're seeing things as well. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Did you see it went brighter? Okay then, my little lovelies, so I'm going to start my readings now. So I just thought I'd just share that with you. It's just, a few little things, you know. I just like to look at different things, if you know what I mean, so I can, you know, just educate myself, do you know what I mean? And then, of course, share my education with yourselves, okay? Some of you may know some of this, my little beautifuls, but for others of you, you do not. See? So this is just to help you anyway. It's a bit of an eye-opener because sometimes you look at other videos, don't you? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay, so anyway, on that note, my little beautifuls, wishing you all the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. You're all so beautiful, so delicious and so wonderful. And I love you all, okay? So until the next chat video, okay? Much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.